Lena Hidalgo, just one of many candidates who are now a part of history.
Last night was a night of first all across this country.
Our Melissa Correa joins us with a breakdown of exactly what happened here.
Everyone is tracking the political races. You've heard the terms red wave, blue wave, and then, guys, there's a new one. The pink wave. The history trending hashtag is all over your social media timelines.
The 2018 midterms proved to be an epic election for women. In Texas, Houston's Sylvia Garcia and El Paso's Veronica Escobar just became the state's first Latinas elected to Congress. At 29 years old, New York's Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez will be the youngest U.S. Congresswoman ever. South Dakota just elected its first female governor, and so did Maine. Marsha Blackburn will be the first female senator to rep Tennessee. Connecticut elected its first congresswoman, and midterm voters in Massachusetts just elected its first black woman to Congress. In the most diverse election ever, the first Native American women were elected to Congress, representing Kansas and New Mexico. The country's first Muslim congresswoman will work on behalf of Minnesota and Michigan. And Jared Polis of Colorado is the first openly gay man to be elected governor. Can you say hashtag history?
And then, at least for our viewers in Harris County, they're part of history too, with these, midterm election voter turnout results.
Yes.
So all of us getting a little piece of the pie somehow or another.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Democracy at work. Thank you so much, Melissa.
Thanks.